Oh my God, y'all can't hear me. Ryan, thank you. I see you now. I wasn't checking the comments. We're gonna start all over, and you don't want to see me double. So we're just gonna pretend like I didn't do anything, and we're just gonna start over. That was frustrating. Okay, give me a second, and here we go. Give me a second to prepare. I'm gonna pull everything back up so we can talk about it again, and I'll be back in just a sec. All right. Yes, we are going to start all over. Hey, everybody. Paul Gatter here with PowWows.com. This is the show Pow Wow Nation Live, where I get to talk with you, catch you up on what's going on around Indian country. I've got some announcements. And tonight we're going to talk about what happened last weekend at the Manito Ahbee Pow Wow up in Winnipeg, Manitoba. Ryan, who's in the comments, was there with me. And it was a pretty standout powwow. So I want to go over some of the moments that I think really made this event different and makes me excited to see what they're going to do in the future. So we'll get to that, but I do want to show you again what powwows are coming up over the next couple of days. So Shoshone Bannock Powwow happening in Fort Hall, Idaho. Actually going to Idaho for the first time in a few weeks in June. So wish I was going to be able to time it to go to this powwow, but with Memorial Day and people graduating, there's lots and lots of powwows. I'm just going to highlight a few. We will be streaming this powwow live this weekend, so go check that out, PowWows.com/live. Our streaming team of Michael and Dolores Gabbard will be working on that over in Copan, Oklahoma. Michael's also serving as one of the arena directors, so he's going to be busy this weekend. Rain is forecasted for the weekend, so say your prayers, keep your fingers crossed that they're able to have a good powwow out there and at the Delaware Tribe. Over in Alabama, they are having the 25th annual Spring Indian Powwow. Check that out if you're down in the Southeast. For the People Powwow is happening in Jefferson City, Missouri. And then the Honoring Our Graduates Contest Powwow in Rough Rock, Arizona. And then sponsor of tonight's show is the Fallon Powwow, or Fallon, Nevada Powwow, Moving Forward Together Social Powwow. It's happening June 1st, or May 30th through June 1st. I wish I could make it to this one. It does look really cool because the first day they're going to have an Indigenous Indian Arts Market, fine arts exhibit with food vendors on the first day. And then the next 2 days are just powwow. The vendors will still be up too, but it's pretty cool. They have a special day just for the arts market and the fine art exhibit. I think it's worth going just to see Black Lodge. It's really exciting when their host drum. Check out some of these specials. Missing and Murdered Indigenous Women Red Dress Special, Old Style Jingle Special, Switch Dance, Boot and Hat Dance, all men's traditional, and an orange dress special. This is going to be a really good powwow. Appreciate them sponsoring. So if you're in the Southeast area, May 30th through June 1st, go check them out over at FallonPowWow.com. Also, we do have a contest going on. You can spin to win, and there's lots of ways to spin the wheel and win everything from Pendleton blankets to hats from Stephen Paul Judd. So you can win these. PowWows.com/win will get you there. All right, let me go check out some of the comments and all of the people that were telling me they couldn't hear me. I am so sorry, y'all. Thank you. And JL, I see you. First comment, thank you, thank you. Rosalind and Ryan, you were trying to tell me. I'm sorry, I just wasn't looking down. Marshall, welcome back to the show. Thank you for being here again. Lance, hello, and appreciate you being here as well. All right. So let me talk in general about Manito Ahbee, and then I've got some highlights to show you. Ryan's got some footage he's working on, and I've got more. Ryan, I need to upload to YouTube so you can work on getting some of the more of the videos online from this past weekend. Manito Ahbee's this is their 20th anniversary. It's pretty exciting that they've been going on for that long. They are up in Winnipeg, Manitoba, and a couple things that I think are really, really cool about this event. One is their committee is pretty amazing. They have a very dedicated team. Lisa Michez is the executive director, and she's been doing that for a long time, so there's some consistency there. Candace Hart is the powwow director, and she's been in that position for a very long time. Again, a lot of stability. But one of the cool things they're doing, and that we get to see when we're up there, and the kind of the behind the scenes stuff, is that they have a whole nother team of younger people that are training with Lisa and with Candace and with others, and learning those positions so that when the time comes, they can make the transition. So they're already working on training that next generation of leaders to take on this event. So it's going to be around for a long time. I think that's really, really cool. So congrats to them for being able to do something like that and have such a good, strong committee. That's running powwows is tough, and keeping your committee together and having consistency year after year is tough. Especially this is, it's not a tribally sponsored powwow. This is an independent organization. So that makes it pretty tough sometimes to get volunteers and to get people to serve in these positions. So congratulations to Candace and Lisa for pulling that off and pulling that team together. On Friday night of the powwow, they decided to do something a little different this year. And they had just one special. No powwow, no grand entry, just a special. And it was Fancy Shawl versus Fancy Bustle. And what they wanted to do was to make this a really, really big night. They actually had the head staff and the dancers and spectators, if you wanted, dressed to your best and come in. They had a red carpet. They had some media out there taking pictures. So that was really cool, a little bit different vibe. And then when you got inside, they had a special stage set up, special lighting, and I'll play a little clip for you. Look for the full, kind of full edited video of this later, but here's a little piece of that.
Blackstone, let's hear the skills that pay the bills.
So you can see where the stage where they're stepping is touch sensitive. So it kind of lit up as they danced, which was super cool. And just the format, having the crowd that close, really, really cool. And it did lead to some great dancing. Everybody was putting out their best moves. And so it was head-to-head dancing, but it ended up with a little twist. So you ended up actually dancing kind of as a team and moving forward that way. So it got pretty exciting. And toward the end, I'll fast forward a little bit to where they were kind of almost round robin style, having the dancers come up.
Auto insurance all seems the same.
Sorry.
Until it's time to use it. With USAA, it's easy to file claims.
We have to watch the YouTube ads. Okay. So you can see Rusty,
we're picking it up now, dancers.
Would point to people and
this is a shift in hockey.
Up.
10 seconds, 15 seconds, 5 seconds. Here you go. Oh, this couple back out.
Lance, thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoyed our live streams. We got more coming, so stay tuned.
We're feeling it.
Linda, yeah, this was super, super fun. I think the dancers enjoyed it. The crowd really got into it. It was so cool having the crowd that close. Unfortunately, where Ryan and I had to sit, we only got to see it through a screen, and we popped out, take a few pictures every once in a while, but we were kind of behind the scenes doing the live stream.
Let them hear ya!
But yeah, super, super cool. So that was one special I thought was really different. I think Indigenous TV actually said they kind of turned the powwow world upside down by doing something totally creative and new. I'm really excited to see where this is going to go in future years and how they'll use Friday night as kind of this special time to do more of these kind of things. Let's see where it goes. I mean, maybe next year it's men's traditional or chicken versus grass or who knows what. But I think it's going to be maybe even team dance or like siblings or mother, daughter, father, son. I don't know. There's all kinds of things you could do to make this really exciting in this kind of highlighted feature there. So that was cool. The next thing I thought was really cool, another special, and I'll flip over so you can see this. The head young lady dancer. Oh no, this isn't it. Sorry. We'll come back to this one.
And you will be getting
this
judged
head young lady
by the
special.
5 winners of TT Special. TT wants to showcase their dance styles and just for them to have fun and enjoy
You can listen to
dancing
Joaquin
to
explaining
some
the twist.
Blackstone songs as well. Man, oh man.
So
How about a round of applause
what she
for
did
Sister Simone here? Yeah. All right, Blackstone,
is
take it
she
away. Here we
actually
go.
took
Hey,
the 5
Joe.
judges that she had picked, who were all champion fancy shawl dancers, and then turned it and made the 5 winners of her special judge the 5 judges. And so the 5 judges were then competing against each other. And so I thought that was a really cool little twist and a way to recognize your judges, to give them a minute to really show them all, because she did pick some amazing dancers. Bobby Lynn was out there. So some really great dancers, and here's another way to highlight them and to do a little something different with your special. So the next thing that I thought was really pretty cool, and this is the second year, Wab Kinew, who is the premier or the governor of Manitoba, he came and sponsored a special. This year it was grass versus chicken. And at the end here, you can see the end kind of came down to 2 grass dancers, and
one more song.
He made it, head to head, kind of battle royale style, up against each other.
For that last song.
And so it was I think the crowd really got into it. It was a really fun special, and the dancing was really good. So I'll let you watch a little bit here.
We're going to have our dancers line up face that way.
No, Q, you didn't miss anything. Sorry, this is just our weekly live show that I try to do weekly. Sometimes I don't always get it. I missed it last week because I was in the air or setting up and doing stuff up there. So sorry about that. Were you up in Manitoba? Is that where you saw us last week? But yeah, we're here. Or are you talking to Boyd? Okay, anyways, y'all can have, apparently you don't need me in the chat. You can have a conversation on your own. That's fine. All right, so the other cool thing was, since Wob was there, he's agreed to sponsor this contest for 4 years. This was year number 2, so he's got 2 more years. Another really cool thing is he gives away like a champion wrestling belt to the winner. So again, just a unique twist, a unique thing. One of the things that was really cool, though, is right in front of us, he sat down with one of the invited drums, Battle Nation, and he actually sang with them and took a lead I was able to capture that on my phone. Fortunately, I had my phone ready and I was able to get it. And that video has gone crazy. We're over 1.7 million views on Facebook, a million views on TikTok, another 800,000 on Instagram. It's pretty crazy. So here is Wob leading a song with Battle Nation. Besides the fact of just having a governor or premier show up to a powwow and be a part of it, then to go to the next level and sponsor a special, and then to go even further and participate by sitting down with a drum and singing, it's pretty incredible. I think it's really, really important for Manitoba to have somebody like that. I wish we had more Indigenous representation like that. And who knows, maybe he's the start of something new. It's pretty cool that he is that involved with the powwow and with the folks up there in Manitoba. So that was just a few things that I thought really set Manito Ahbee ahead and apart from other powwows. This year did seem bigger as far as the crowd and the dancers. I think they're running out of space inside the building they're in. They're on the fairgrounds there in Manitoba, which space-wise outside for vendors and food vendors and things like that. And they have some other music shows and art shows and other things going on. I think it's great for that. There's plenty of room. And the food vendors were fantastic. Tons of food vendors, lots of different choices. But inside the powwow arena, they're definitely outgrowing that space. It was crowded. It got hot, even though it was like 40 degrees outside. It got hot inside, and I know they're looking for another place to move it to. They've moved a few times already, but yeah, they've definitely outgrown the powwow space, which is a great problem to have. And congrats again to them. That committee is really strong, like I said, and I'm super excited to be a small part and have been participating with them for a long time. PowWows.com is always appreciative for them to invite us back and to stream their event. As of yesterday, the live stream had over 900,000 views, which is pretty exciting across all of our platforms. So thank you all for watching and making it so special. And thanks again for Manito Ahbee for inviting us up. So I hope you enjoyed a quick recap of what's going on. And hey, look, next year, make your plans. Head up to Winnipeg. This is one that you don't want to miss. I think this is up there in the caliber of these top tier powwows that you talk about, like Black Hills, Gathering, Denver March, Crow Fair. I think Manito Ahbee is in that same group as an elite powwow, and I think it should be on your bucket list. So go check it out next year in Winnipeg. All right, other things. Don't forget to go enter the contest, PowWows.com/win. If you are looking for powwows, we do have a calendar with all of them on there. PowWows.com/powwows near me. You can go grab them there. If you're new to powwows and want to know more about them and want to know what to expect the first time you ever go, head on over to PowWows.com/powwow101. I got a series of emails that will walk you through all of that. It's free. All you have to do is sign up and I'll send you that series of emails. If you want to help support PowWows.com, we would appreciate it. The most important thing you can do for us is to like our content, share it, comment on it, engage with it, tell other people about it. That does tell these platforms that, hey, this is good stuff. Keep showing it. We do have a Patreon if you want to come support us over there at PowWowNation.com. Subscribe to our newsletters. And if you're an entrepreneur or starting a business, head on over to PaulGatter.com. I do some one-on-one coaching and helping people build community. Love to help you with that if that is you. So for me, this Memorial Day, I'm excited. I am heading down to Pawleys Island with some here in South Carolina, enjoying the South Carolina coast and the sun with some friends and my wife. Looking forward to that and hopefully trying to relax a little bit. But I'm still behind from Gathering and Manito Ahbee. It's been a busy 3 weeks, big powwow. So maybe try to get some work into and get caught up. But I hope you have a wonderful time this weekend. I hope you get to spend some time with family and friends and enjoy this Memorial Day. Thank you all for the support, and I'll see you back here next week.